ProAceJOKER, and we are on the repository.
4 missions left. LASO, Legendary... Wait, hold on, that's redundant. LASO Guide, V2, because V1 will never see the light of day. It's cursed. The cursed V1 will never happen. So to start this off, I actually hate this mission. I'll be honest. This mission is weirdly very annoying because there's a lot of sentinels that are over giant chasms that you can't melee, so you gotta be really careful on LASO. Make sure you got your shot grenades out, and then you're gonna want to have invis to begin with. Because what you're gonna do is you're just gonna invis through the first gap. Invis, 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 invis. And then, once again, invis combo grapple up top. Woo! Invis combo grapple. And you gotta keep doing it across the ceiling until you get around here. Now, I'm gonna show you what it looks like if you mess this up, because I think it's funny. Oh, I didn't. I tried to mess it up, and I didn't do it. So, long story short, there is a chance that you will miss the loading triggers, and if you do so, this doorway will not spawn. It will just have an empty abyss. Do not walk out into the abyss. If you do, you will freeze your game, and you will have to just go... You will soft lock the game, meaning you'll be able to still, like, pause the game. You'll need to pause and hit restart mission. You can't continue from there. So, if that happens, all you gotta do is walk back to where that sentinel is, right? Like, that floor there, that kind of, like, that glass floor. Just walk back to that glass floor, and it should spawn the doorway. And it shouldn't be a problem. So, just be careful. It happens a lot, so just be careful with that, but it shouldn't be too bad. So, now this is actually one of my least favorite parts. So, there's... Oh, no. I had the wrong weapon out. These guys suck. These sentinels, they suck. That's all I can say. Because these ones, this area, they just glitch out all the time. They're really funky. You hear that? There you go. Okay. So, you could do a skip. No, don't do it. You know what? I'm not even going to explain it because I don't want you to do it. So, there's going to be 2 sentinels in here. This is the best one to get your shields back off of. So, invis really quick. He ran down here. I think he actually hit me with that. He might have missed for some reason. I don't know about that one, though. But yeah, you can just hit him. Now, these ones are the ones that are really annoying. There's going to be one that spawns down here. And there's sometimes 2. There should be 2. Sometimes there's one. Sometimes one glitches and he gets, like, stuck in the walls or something. But yeah, once you get about halfway, I didn't really explain it. Once you get about halfway through the light bridge, 2 more are going to spawn. And what you need to do is you got to kind of just bait them to come towards you. That went a lot smoother than it normally does. Okay, well, I got shot anyways. I was really hoping to get a checkpoint, but I did really good with saving myself. So, normally that's a lot harder. You get halfway through the bridge. You have to get them to see you, but not shoot you. And then they'll slowly make their way. And just kind of hide behind here. And what you can do is you can dash into the barrier to go invis and then peek out. And then once the invis starts to die and they notice you, that's when you go back in. If you just kind of keep peeking out, eventually they'll slowly move towards you and you can just long-range sentinel beam them. So, that one I kind of got lucky and they just kind of charged me straight off. So, we're going to hit this button. Good old button. And then immediately, more grapple chaining. Combo chaining across the way. Alright, if you can melee one of the brutes, awesome. And then you can just sneak by them. So that's awesome. I got really lucky there that he happened to just try and run back in the room. If not, what you can do is run into this room, throw a shot grenade behind you, and then run back in really quick, get a melee, and run out. So, but that's all you gotta do for that section. Look at the structure. It's like that Halo 2 with the station blown up. You gotta look at the structure, otherwise the game won't continue. It really wants you to know that it exists. You know what? We'll combine Road with this mission. Yeah, no, this was good that this gets its own... Never mind. Maybe this gets its own mission. We'll combine Road with House of Reckoning is what we'll do. Alright, so, but one more invis grapple chaining. Mostly invis. Oh, no. But head up to the left side, then the left side again. The reason being is the enemies that are in each area are less likely to shoot at you. Except for these ones, apparently. But you can just quickly... They're jackals, so you can just do that. And then same thing with this guy. There's going to be a heat wave guy. And then a bunch of enemies are going to kind of come through here. But it's a good way to get your shields off them really quick. And then go ahead, tag this button. And you can just skip video and you're good to go. Now, this next section, there's a lot. I kind of made it... I think I don't know if I did in the Legendary Guide or if I did it in the first LASO guide. I tried to do a skip, and then the skip didn't work, and I felt really bad about it, so... These ones I'm just going to kill, just to make sure I get a checkpoint. There's going to be a brute in here as well. Alright, he just made a death hallway. There it is. So, I now know I'm at full health. I'll probably get a checkpoint here. And then there's going to be 2 more here. I'm going to just bypass them. And we're going to go through. Now, I tried to do a glitch beforehand where what you do is you do a fusion coil launch to the top. It would be really nice because this area, there are a bunch of enemies that are just not fun to fight. Alright. Once you're down here, there's going to be 2 grunts up top. There's going to be 2... There's a jackal on each side. Ooh, that hurt. There's going to be 2 brutes and then a turret guy in the center. That should be all you need to do. So, I tried to do a glitch where you fusion coil launch yourself all the way to the top, and you can do it. Don't do that. That actually soft locks the game. It's awesome, and you can progress until the very, very final room that actually activates the end game trigger doesn't load. So you have to activate this cutscene in order to continue, which is very annoying. So, what you want to do is, from here, if you're facing towards the room, head off to the left door, and then the right door. You can technically go in either one, but depending on which door you choose, it's easier or harder, accordingly. So, these are a bunch of jackals, and as I said, very great for killing, really great for getting your shield back, so. But, nice, easy ones to do. And once you're down here, which one of these guys? Is this the hammer dude? Yeah. The hammer guy, just hide out in this room. If you head back up this lift, and then you kind of just sit in here, he won't come up, he won't come all the way up the staircase, so you can kind of just farm him from here. Did I kill him? Oh, he's not dead yet. There he is. But you can melee the second one. And then once you do that, though, it's going to spawn 3 sentinels. Oh, he's suiciding. Yeah. So there's going to spawn 3 sentinels. Honestly, you can try and get healing off of them, but it can be a bit of a pain as they're sentinels. And after you kill 2 of them, the 3rd one will almost always go self-destruct mode, and will try and just blow up on you, which is actually a great time to get healing, because he won't shoot at you, but if you're near him when he blows up, he's going to damage you anyways. So, and that's okay. As I said, we're going to have a nice, easy healing in just a second here. So go ahead, plug the power seed in. You have to actually get the door open. It's not like the other thing where you take 1 seed. All right. And then this one, I think we go to this side again? No. Do we go this side? Let me check. Yeah. So then you go off to the left side. Because you once again have jackals and stuff like that. You could go fight skirmishers on the other side if you want. Once again, I think it's easier to farm health off of jackals though. Alright, but once you melee him, you should be able to get full health. And now you have the scary enemies. These guys always give me trouble. They're 2 turret guys. The best idea, though, is kind of keep them... Try to head back to the staircase. For whatever reason, they struggle to shoot up here. And if you're invis half the time, they also just don't shoot. So, but much easier to dodge back here. So let them come to you. You can try and use the shock grenade to stun them. It does do a little bit. Headshot damage does make a difference. Ooh, be careful of the spike grenades, because you are in a death hallway. I will say the spike grenades are your biggest enemy here. They will definitely hurt you if one goes in. Like that. There it is. Whew! Alright, I'm not full health now, and now I gotta get these sentinels down, so... Ooh, there's full health. Okay. Take the power seed, and get the hell out of here. I guess one thing I didn't think about is if you don't get full out there, you could go up the other direction that you didn't come from. And honestly, shock grenade and try and get a cheeky melee on one of those enemies. It's not a terrible idea. So, it's not a bad way to go. Alright. There's that. And then, once you do that, technically you don't have to wait for the thing to be done, because you've already activated it, so you could try and do this. Oops.
If the Earth's government wants to fight, but hear this. It is a battle you will not win.
Unnecessary. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But you can try and do the launch then if you really want, because once you've activated the dialogue, you're good. So you do need to do that to finish the level though. So don't think you can skip that. And from here, oops. Oh my god, my sprint sliding is not working. So you're gonna hit this button.
To stop her?
To survive.
Gonna activate. And then immediately, this room across is gonna activate. It's another guy with another cannon. As before, we're gonna use this, kind of like the staircase we used from the first set of guys. We're just gonna use this one as cover. Should be able to kill him before anything happens. Then these guys are gonna activate. You can get shields off of him, and then when you kill them, that side will activate. You don't need to kill them. You can actually just come right through here, and then once again, do some juggle spamming. All the way across until you hit this guy, which will keep you at full health. Not that it matters, though, because you're at the end of the level. And that's it. As long as you didn't miss the triggers or anything, which you shouldn't if you just play the mission, that is the repository done. One of the more annoying missions, in my opinion. It's a weird filler one that I always forget about, too, all the time. But it's, honestly, I made that one... feel a lot smoother than it went the first time I did this on LASO. So, and the second time in LASO Guide V1. That mission took me like an hour and 20 minutes. I don't want to talk about it. He'll never see the light of day. All right, we got the road and House of Reckoning in the next video. 2 missions in one, because it's gonna be a big one. Pay attention to it. If you want to be a speedrunny guy, it's gonna be worth it. I wouldn't, as I said, I try not to show insane, like out of the map ones for most of the missions. House of Reckoning, I think, is one that anyone can do, because it's easy to do. It's not hard to mess up, but it's easy to not mess up. I'll explain in the guide. Doesn't matter. We'll do that. I don't know why I'm explaining now. Till I hate Halo's melee system, and I'm 2 feet away from a guy that does melee. If that was multiplayer, he would have died. I'm just saying. I just wanna point that out. Sorry, if that was multiplayer and that was against me, that definitely would have lunged. Awesome. Love it. I love it when Invis does nothing.